Well, 3 days past the presidential election, Kenyans eagerly waiting for IEBC to announce the winner of this presidential election. And before we even go further to the conversation, let me introduce the resident guest of the channel, Professor Herman Manyora. Today, looking excited, Prof. If you were to predict this election, the final outcome of the election, Prof, how are you going to predict it?
I said it and I called it. I said Raila Odinga. And I have no doubt in my mind whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. Today we had a meeting, the Azimio team had a meeting for all the candidates who have won this year's election, all the candidates from governors to MPs to MCAs. What does the common Mwananchi not know about this meeting? Is there something to read?
I also don't know. I've tried to crack my head over it in Meshindwa.
Mother Karua was there, Stephen Kalonzo was there. Mother Karua saying that if they were to call the final tally of this election, they will call it a win for them.
A very hearty congratulations to all of you who have done so well, done this country so proud, done our coalition proud, and stood firm for Baba the Fifth. It's a matter of time. It is now a matter of time. We thought we should have this get together because the country was getting nervous. Now the country can see the true leadership. Tujipigie makofi. And I agree that our true heroes and heroines are brothers from the Mount Kenya region. Jeremiah Kioni and the team, we know you are not victims. You are the true victors. And so now, my friends, we have majority members of parliament as Azimio La Umoja. That's a fact. We have majority governors. So we had to debunk this thing which was circulating in the social media to the contrary. And we are just waiting now. We are confident. We are confident of a win. We cannot announce. We are not Chebukati. But we know that justice is going to be done.
And Kakamega, whose by-election is coming later, you will see that we have strength around the country. If you look at our competition, they are just at about 130 members of parliament. When I last counted, even if it improves, it will not come anywhere near what we have. So even without anybody telling you the numbers, with those numbers of members of parliament, of governors, of senators, we have 23, they are one up. But if you look at everything, including all the other seats combined, there is no way the tally can be against us. And by the way we have tallied, it's just that we do not have the power to announce ourselves. Because the forms were on the portal, and we took copies and we tallied, and we know where we are.
Do you agree with Mother Karua?
Yes.
And did she seem confident?
Yeah. What is the problem? Raila has won the election.
Okay.
That's not in contention.
Okay, and how would you read the mood? The mood, was it for people who have won the election?
Yes.
Okay, now there is this a picture of Stephen Kalonzo, rather quotes for Stephen Kalonzo saying that if Raila doesn't pick me as running mate, he will lose. This was on April 25th.
Yes.
These words of Stephen Kalonzo's, because the IEBC has not yet announced the winner of this election, are these words maybe likely to come to pass?
No. Not at all.
Okay.
No. Victory is theirs. It's part of that victory.
Okay, looking at the numbers of the elected members, let's say members of parliament, governors, senators, how would you read
this
outcome?
There's nothing spectacular about the outcome in terms of elected leaders. No side can claim to have watched the other side. Okay. But certainly Azimio has more MPs. Okay. Yeah, but it's not anything you want to be excited about.
Okay. Yeah. Now we've noted that tallies from all media platforms has topped, Prof. Previously, the latest one to be called was the Reuters tally that was called that went off yesterday, I think around 10. because we were following up from Reuters. That was the only platform that released tallies. What do you think these tallies have stopped from all the media platforms?
I don't know, but there have been attempts to hack some of these media houses.
Okay.
So I think that is what I can say. But again, what Reuters was using was, I think they were using Form 34B. And then they also realized perhaps these Form 34Bs, as they appear on the portal, they haven't been verified. So
Form 34Bs.
Yeah. So you can go by those ones on the portal, but upon verification, there are changes. But they could give you, I don't know really why they stopped. Either hacking or realizing that you better wait for the verified Form 34Bs.
Okay.
Right now, standing, last time I checked an hour ago, was 47 out of 290.
Talking about transparency in election, don't you think Kenyans deserve to know the results as they are coming in, perhaps in percentage?
Who has stopped them? Who has stopped? People know. Who has stopped them? Chebukati made these things public. In any case, if you have agents in the polling station, they will already tell you whether you have won or lost. People are just learning that next time you are running a presidential campaign, you must concentrate on the polling station. Make sure you have serious agents, you have gadgets which they can use to scan the 34A for you, and also send alphanumerical the raw numbers. So they feed into your system, and within 2 hours of closing of the election, everybody should know they have lost or won the presidential election, or parliamentary or whatever. It should be a very simple thing. In the next election, I don't think it will be anything. We will know this long before midnight of the election day, so that when we wake up in the morning, IEBC just announces the winner after verifying Form 34B. And you see, verifying 34B, it shouldn't be done the way IEBC is doing it. There should be a better way. You should use technology. Yeah.
Okay, now let's mention something to do with the returning officer who went missing yesterday at Embakasi, Prof.
Yes.
What was your first reaction at this time, at this 2022, returning officers going missing?
Sometimes drama, sometimes people could actually attempt to hijack people. I didn't follow the story. But Kenya is full of drama, you know. Yeah, but sometimes somebody could attempt to hijack him, to distort the results, which would be foolish because he's not the only one carrying the results. The results are already known at the polling station. So what does it serve you to hijack him? You're just a foolish person. So I don't know what happened. I don't know whether he was found later. I don't know. I didn't follow it.
Okay.
Yes.
Now talk to me about the Kiambu votes. We were having a conversation before, and you said that they have found out that Raila's votes had been taken away, like 10,000 votes from. Are we likely to see more cases of stolen votes?
Those are normal things. In an exercise as big as this, handling the huge numbers in millions, finding that Ruto had been given 10,000 extra votes. So, to me, it's nothing.
Okay.
It's normal. I don't read anything into it.
Okay.
Until there's a pattern. One is normal. Two is coincidence. Third, enemy action. As I saw in a film we used to enjoy when we were young. Yeah. So when it happens, one that's isolated, I hope it's isolated, and that is nothing. You don't read anything into it. No.
Okay.
Why?
It's just a normal activity
normal
in Kenya
era, yeah.
during elections.
Normal era. Yeah.
Okay, now.
But if you find many consistent with a pattern, then you read mischief into it. But for now, let it go the way it's going. Let the winner be the winner.
So we expect more cases.
The person I think is the winner does not necessarily have to be the winner.
Okay.
Somebody else may turn up to be the winner. Yeah.
Now let's talk about perception. Perception is something that both parties are using during this year's general election, especially on social media.
Yes.
Every political coalition calling a win from their side. We saw 2 days ago when Azimio la Umoja had prepared for an occasion there at KICC. We saw Kenya Kwanza doing the same thing at Catholic University.
Yes.
Perception.
A game of minds.
What's the point of perception?
A game of minds.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the whole point of creating perception?
Perception is everything in politics. Everything is perception. Image is important in politics. Yeah.
And don't you think,
and again, you see, even if you knew you are going to lose, you also manage your voters the expectations, you know, so that they land softly, so that you can say to Libiwa. But if you just collapse, your followers will die. You need to show them that you are there, you are in the game, and you are winning. So later now again, you go into the next phase of saying this election was stolen. This is Africa. So that is how you handle the feelings of the people.
But I've seen
you manage the grief.
We have seen how things are turning out. Candidates actually conceding. Someone like Nixon Correa.
That's good.
So many candidates.
That's where we are going in the future. That's the beauty of this thing. If an election is so transparent, why would you not concede? That's what Raila has been saying all along. Make an election transparent. Like this one of Chepkati. You wait and see when the figures are announced. Somebody may make a little noise here and there. But in future, nobody will even go to the Supreme Court. What for? This election looked to have been very transparent. Why would you even go to the Supreme Court? To waste your time and money.
Okay. Now let's go back to perception, Prof. Creating the wrong perception to your followers. Isn't this something that is going to trigger negativity after the election?
You know, the perception that you are winning is important because you don't even know whether the tally will give you the victory or give the other, because this margin is too small. So that perception is good that you are winning. And again, people are hanging on these words from the leaders and the team. They're hanging on it. Managing this grief is not easy. Slowly, people get to accept they have lost. But they can't just lose abruptly. Some people commit suicide. You get it?
Yeah.
I'm the one who is managing it. People are calling me left, right. I'm a telephone operator now. I have typed replies until my fingers are aching.
I think you should have some few agents here to answer some of the calls.
Yes.
Well, I guess that's where we wrap up the conversation. Prof is going to be telling us whether he's going to be having his stand-up alone. Are you going to be having it today?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to talk to Kenyans. I am going to Bomas of Kenya. After Bomas of Kenya, I'll then be able to talk to Kenyans. Not official, just what I will have seen. Yeah.
Okay. This was just a short episode just to show you that we are here. We are not going anywhere. I think later on today we are going to be having a live video with Jadiel and Prof. Well, stay tuned. We are going to be bringing so much to you at the comfort of your home. Just don't go anywhere. If you're going to work, just head to work.
Nothing is wrong.
Stay peaceful. Prof is assuring us that everything, the country, everything is stable. And as we wait for the final result of the general election. Well, till you have this conversation again, enjoy the rest of your day.